Let's review and compare an original expensive fragrance with its affordable clone. Hello my beautiful friends, welcome back to my channel Intellectual Sense. My name is Divjot. Now recently I visited Sentido and there I tested a lot of fragrances. And there was one fragrance which I kept going back to. I had tried it, but I again tried it and I was loving it. And I was thinking, why don't I have this fragrance in my collection? Now, I did not want to buy a full retail bottle because that's very expensive, so I bought a travel atomizer. And few weeks after that, Mohit from Perfumes.co.in pinged me, said, we have got an affordable clone of it. I think you should look to try it and test it. So I thought, okay, that sounds great. It will make for great content also. So I will test it and then I will make a video. So here we are doing a review of it. So let's start first with the presentation. Let's start the presentation. Now the box is quite a thick box. It has got Trillium written on it. It's from their Paris Corner Emir line. It's EDP and it's come in 100 ml. On the back there are some ingredient details, batch code, and this is made in UAE. Now as you open up the box, you see the beautiful bottle of Trillium sitting. It's very similar to Elysium full bottle, and it has got Trillium in gold. It's a blue shade. There's nothing at the back. On the bottom there are some batch code. The cap is the most beautiful part of it. The ROJA caps are Swarovski crystal. These are not, but still it looks very good actually. So it doesn't look like gimmicky or anything of that sort. So they have given a very good presentation for the price which they are asking for. The sprayer is decent, I will say. So in general, I love the presentation for the price point. It makes for great gifting. I will give it 10 out of 10 on overall score. Let's start the review by spraying one spray of Elysium and one spray of Trillium. Now, as soon as you spray it, in Elysium you smell the combination of several citrus notes which are playing a beautiful, and they are extremely rich. Generally citrus notes are not that very rich. Now in about few minutes what happens is that you start smelling some fruity accord, some pineapple kind of accord which is coming through, and there are some floral interplay which is also happening. So the citrus along with floral interplay which is happening in Elysium. Now in Trillium also you smell beautiful citrus note. Generally in clones you don't smell very rich. It's generally very synthetic. But here also it's rich. Not as rich as Elysium, but still pretty rich for a clone. Now that clone is playing interplay with fruity accord, but there is no floral accords which I am detecting in Trillium. Now if I have to give you an analogy of how Elysium smell, I will say Elysium smells like a love child of Creed Aventus, Chanel Bleu de Chanel EDT and Dior Sauvage EDT. Now it has got that pineapple accord coming through, it has got that citrus accord coming through, and there is peppery kind of spiciness also to it, which is providing the depth to Elysium. And it smells very natural and you will get compliments on this particular fragrance. Now if I have to give an analogy of how Trillium smells, it smells like a love child of Creed Aventus and Bleu de Chanel EDT. It does not have that pepperiness, the black pepper, the pink pepper. It does not have that. There is also another thing which is common between them is that they both are not projection monster. Both the fragrance sits quite close to your skin. Elysium is far more projecting than Trillium. I will say, like if I have to rate it on scale on 1 to 10, I will say Elysium is at number 6 and Trillium is at number 4 in terms of projection and sillage. Now in terms of dry down, they both smell very similar. The Elysium dry down is more amberish, leatherish kind of dry down, but very skin scent. It does not project very heavy. And Trillium is very similar. In dry down you will see that they both are same, and it starts around 4-hour mark. And in total Elysium lasted close to 7 hours, 7 to 8 hours I will say, but last 3-4 hours was skin set. Trillium, I will say, lasted about 5 to 6 hours, and last couple hours was skin scent. So that's what I would think overall about this particular fragrance. And this can be worn to office. This is mostly summer and spring kind of scent. It's not a fall and winter kind of scent. So that profile it is there. There is a huge compliment factor to this particular fragrance, and in general, it's a very easy fragrance to wear, I will say. So what's my overall thought on these two fragrances? Now, I absolutely like the richness which Elysium is providing. But the problem which I'm seeing with Elysium is obviously the price point. Like, its 100 ml is about 22,500 rupees. And this kind of scent profile, you can get it for cheaper with same kind of richness. And this kind of scent profile requires overspraying. And I'm not sure when you're buying a fragrance for 22,500 rupees, you want to overspray. So that's the issue which I'm seeing with Elysium. Now, Trillium, I will say, is about 70% closer to Elysium. The good part is that it has got the richness. Generally, the clone fragrance don't have the richness, but here the issue was that it's not that projecting as Elysium. It was only lasting for about 5 to 6 hours with lower projection. So the key to, I believe, Trillium is that you have to overspray. Try overspraying 10-12 sprays and respraying it, and that's how you can get over that particular flaw of Trillium. But it has got the richness. No one will know that you are wearing a clone or dupe fragrance. They will think you're smelling original. Also, what I will recommend you is that if you have got the money, then I will probably say go with Elysium and try finding a great deal on the grey market. You can get it for cheaper. Or if you want to go retail, you can go retail. It's up to you. I bought a travel atomizer that cost around 3,600 rupees for 7.5 ml. Now, if you don't have the money, then Trillium is a very, very good option. It's a very good option for gifting on this festive season because with good presentation, and the price point is about 2,000 to 2,500 rupees for 100 ml with a very good presentation. And it has got the richness. You can wear this in office. And this is for summer and spring, and it's a unisex fragrance. Even a woman or a man can wear it. So that's my overall thought. If you got the money, go with Elysium. If you haven't got the money, then go with Trillium and then overspray it, and that's how you will get over the flaw of it. So guys, this is my review. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for hanging out with me. Until next time, have a great day. Bye bye. Cheers.